Hello guys, welcome back. Now in this session we are going to start discussing about the Z-score, that is also known as a standardized score. So let's start our discussion. So guys, so far you are now comfortable with this diagram, what this diagram represents. So it is a representation of the normally distributed data. If our data is normally distributed, then we will get this bell curve shape when we will plot the data. And this diagram we plotted on a standard deviation unit. So guys, let's start our discussion with a question called what actually this Z-score tells us. So to answer your question, I would tell that this Z-score describes the position of a raw score in terms of its distance from the mean when we measured in standard deviation units. So what does it mean? It means that suppose if you are having a data point within a data set and you want to measure your data point how far it is from the mean, then how do you measure that? So we must need a mechanism by which you can measure each of your data point and their distance from the mean. So to measure such distance, Z-score will be used. Now proceeding to the another question, you must be asking that in this scale why this negative number is given over here and why this positive number given over here, and what is the significance of this negative as well as this positive numbers. And suppose if you are getting the Z-score in a negative term or in positive term, what is the significance of those positive negative Z-score? So to answer your question, I would tell that when our data point distance is above the mean, then we will get the positive Z-score, and when we get the negative Z-score, that means that our data point is lesser than the mean value. So let's now discuss about how do we calculate the Z-score. So to calculate the Z-score, we will be using this formula. In our earlier session, we have already seen that how to calculate the mean value, how to calculate the standard deviation, and this is our data point. So to calculate the Z-score, we generally minus the data point value with the mean value and we will divide the value with the standard deviation, and this will return us the Z-score for that particular data point. And if it comes negative value, then that means data points is lower than the mean value, and if it is positive value, the Z-score is positive value, then that means data points is more than the mean value. So now let's proceed further. Now you must be asking that if you will get the value 0, then what it means? So it means that our data point is residing at mean. And on this note, I am stopping over here, and this is what I wanted to discuss in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.